All right, here are the materials, laser cut, and a couple other things that haven't been cut yet. So this is the med tray with the slots for some elastic, and then the holes for the shock cord. So that's gonna weave through. You can customize it however you want to hold the meds. This is the thin Tigris. It was laser cut. It's gonna fit inside and give this some, rigidity. We've got some Velcro. I cut this really thin strip. It's just gonna go on the edge here. This is the first go around, so had to cut it, that thin to not cover up those holes. That'll have to be something, improved on the next design. This is the Hypalon pull tab, and then some large 4-inch Velcro for the back, and then obviously the shock cord. This is the back panel. All right, let's cut this Hypalon. This is going to be for the pull handle. This is something that we should not be laser cutting, because it will produce chlorine gas. So, designed a 3D printed cut template. It's this. It's not great. It's actually the first thing I've ever designed to 3D print. Doesn't really work, to set this down and cut. So just set it down and use some chalk to outline it. And we'll just cut it. This curve could be a little tricky. Maybe the handle design in the future will be different. But we're gonna try this out. Oops. There we go. All right, this is gonna be a pull handle of sorts for the tray. All right, we've got the hook Velcro on the back panel. This is the outside. This is here to stick to the inside of like a backpack or something like that. And then we're gonna do this Velcro here. This is gonna be the enclosure. This is the inside part. So let's get this sewn together. Okay, now we're gonna sew this tiny little, this is like 1/4 inch strip of Velcro on the inside of the panel. Okay, this is what we have here now. We have this side of the panel with the Velcro up top to close it, Velcro on the back so it can stick to the inside of backpacks or packs or anything like that. This side here, this is the inside. I picked this side because this big splotchy pattern. This side looks a little bit better to be the outside. These two are going to get sandwiched together and sewn. We need to make sure we put the pull tab in there, and then we want to really close to the edge, seam, so that this can fit on the inside and give it that rigidity. right, here it is finished up. Got the Velcro pocket up top. Got the Tigris. The Tigris slid in very tight. Might have to make it just a little bit smaller. It was about 1/2 inch smaller on each side, but it does go in. Velcro seals up. It's very rigid. It's got the holes for the shot cord. It's got the slots for elastic. I'm gonna go ahead and prep some elastic really quick. Just gonna burn the edges, use a hot wire, cut them, fold it over maybe once or twice, and then sew it. And then that should fit through those slots and then not come back out. And then you can do some medical items on there. I'll cut some of this shot cord and let's get some med items on there. Just gonna show you what it's like. All right, here it is with some med items. We've got some Israeli bandage, quick clot, some Z-fold gauze held up on the tray. Definitely want that Tigris in there for rigidity. Pull handle's nice. Just grab it out of a backpack. I'll test that out here in a sec. Overall, pretty sweet though.